Your WordPress site just turned into a red warning screen, and Google is actively scaring your visitors away. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix it fast and safely, even if you're a complete beginner. Hey guys, it's James from GigaPress.net. Seeing the message, "This site ahead contains harmful programs" on your site is stressful. It tells visitors that your website might be dangerous, and most people will hit the back button instantly. If you run a blog, a business site, or an online store, this can seriously hurt your traffic, your sales, and your reputation. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'll walk you through what this warning actually means, how to clean the malware or malicious code from your WordPress site, how to secure everything so it doesn't happen again, and how to ask Google to remove that warning once your site is safe. If you want to skip ahead to a specific step, check the timestamps, and you can jump straight to it. Let's get started. Step 1. Understand what the warning means. Before we start fixing anything, it helps to understand what's actually going on. When you or your visitors see a page that says, "This site ahead contains harmful programs," or similar warnings like, "This site may harm your computer," or "Dangerous site ahead," that's coming from Google Safe Browsing and your web browser. What it means is simple. Google has detected that your site might be hosting or distributing something harmful. That could be malware, malicious scripts, unwanted programs, or even links and redirects to other dangerous websites. This usually happens when a hacker has found a way into your site and injected malicious code into your files, your database, or your ads. It can also happen if you're running ads from low-quality ad networks that are sending visitors to shady sites. So, this warning is not random. It's Google trying to protect people from getting infected or scammed. And as long as that warning is there, most visitors will avoid your site. That's why we need to clean things up and then prove to Google that your site is safe again. Step 2. Back up your site. The next thing you must do, before changing or deleting anything, is create a full backup of your website. Even though your site might already be infected, a backup is still your safety net. If something goes wrong while you're cleaning malware, you don't want to be left with nothing. You want to back up two main things: your WordPress database, which holds your posts, pages, and settings, and your WordPress files, which include your core files, themes, plugins, and media uploads. If your host offers backups in your control panel, you can use that. Many hosts have a backup or snapshot feature that lets you create a copy of your entire site with a few clicks. If you still have access to your WordPress dashboard, you can also use a backup plugin to create a full backup. The key point is, create that backup now and store it somewhere safe, like your computer or cloud storage. Once you've done that, you can move on knowing that if you make a mistake, you can always roll back. Step 3. Scan your site for malware and suspicious activity. Now we need to figure out what exactly is wrong and where the infection is. The first place to check is Google Search Console. If your site is not added there yet, go ahead and click Start Now. Enter your domain or site URL and verify it. Once you're in, look on the left side for the section labeled Security and Manual Actions, then click on Security Issues. Here, Google will show you if it has detected malware, hacked content, or other security problems on your site. It may even show example URLs that are affected. This gives you an initial idea of what Google is seeing. But as you can see in my case, no issues detected. You can also use Google's Safe Browsing Site Status tool. Just search for Google Safe Browsing Site Status, open it, and enter your URL. If Google considers your site unsafe, you'll see a warning there. Next, move inside WordPress and run a scan with a security plugin such as WordFence Security. It's one of the most popular WordPress security plugins, and it includes a built-in malware scanner. First, log into your WordPress dashboard. On the left-hand menu, look for Plugins, and then click on Add New Plugin. At the top right of that page, you'll see a search box. Type WordFence Security into the search bar and wait for the results to load. You should see a plugin called WordFence Security Firewall and Malware Scan with lots of active installs and good reviews. That's the one you want. Click the Install Now button next to WordFence and wait a few seconds while WordPress downloads and installs it. When the button changes to Activate, click Activate to turn the plugin on. After activation, WordFence will add a new menu item to your dashboard sidebar called WordFence. Hover over WordFence, then click on Scan. On the scan page, you'll see a button to start a scan. Click the button to begin a full scan of your site. WordFence will now go through your core files, themes, plugins, and some content looking for known malware, suspicious code, file changes, and other security issues. This may take a few minutes, depending on the size of your site. You can also use an online scanner like Sucuri Site Check. There, you just enter your website URL, and it will scan the public-facing part of your site for obvious signs of malware or blacklisting. Keep in mind that online scanners usually only see the front end of your site, not everything on your server, but they're useful as an additional check. Once these scans are done, you should have a clearer picture of what's infected and where you need to focus. Fixing the technical issues in your WordPress site is really important, especially if your site plays a role in generating leads or closing clients. But if you want to seriously improve your back-end sales process, you'll want to check out today's sponsor, Sign & Pay. Sign & Pay combines contract signing and payment collection into one streamlined step. Instead of sending an agreement and then separately requesting payment, you can send a single document that allows your client to sign and pay instantly using their credit card. It integrates with your CRM, supports field sales teams, and gives you real-time alerts when documents are signed and payments are completed. If you want to shorten your sales cycle and get paid faster, check out Sign & Pay using the link in the description. Now let's continue. Step 4. Remove malware using a plugin. For most beginners, the easiest and safest way to clean malware is by using a security plugin that offers built-in cleanup tools. Inside your WordPress dashboard, open your security plugin's scan results. In my case, I've already scanned the site using WordFence Security, so now I'm on the scan page looking at the results of that scan. Here, you'll see a summary of what WordFence found. It will list any files it considers suspicious or infected, show you where it detected malicious code, and highlight known patterns of infection or possible backdoors. It is usually grouped by severity, so you can quickly see which problems are the most critical to fix first. Many plugins give you two main types of actions. They can delete infected files that don't belong to WordPress core, your theme, or a plugin you need, and they can repair certain files by restoring clean versions from the official WordPress or plugin repositories. Go through the list of issues and use the plugin's options to delete or repair what it flags as malware. Follow the prompts, and if the plugin offers an automatic cleanup or one-click fix option, use it carefully. When you're done, run another full scan from the same plugin to make sure nothing new is being detected. If the second scan comes back clean, that's a good sign that the major infection has been removed. At this point, you could stop here if everything is fixed. But if your plugin reports things it can't clean, or if the infection keeps returning, you may need to move to more advanced manual steps. Step 5. Remove malware manually. The manual method is more advanced and should be approached carefully, but it gives you more control if the plugin can't fully fix things. Start by focusing on your plugins. Sometimes a vulnerable or malicious plugin is the entry point for hackers. If you can still access your WordPress admin area, go to your plugins page, select all of your plugins, then on the bulk action menu, select Deactivate. This will temporarily turn off all plugin functionality. Now test your site. The warning may not disappear immediately because Google needs time to review your site, but you may notice that obvious malicious behavior, like redirects or strange pop-ups, has stopped. Next, reactivate your plugins one by one. After you turn on each plugin, reload your site. Once the problematic plugin is identified, consider looking for alternative plugins, updating to the latest version, or contact the plugin developer for help. If you cannot access your WordPress admin dashboard at all, you can deactivate plugins at the file level using an FTP client or your host's file manager. Let's access your site via FTP. Connect to your site using an FTP client like FileZilla. If you're connecting your site to FileZilla for the first time, you can click the link in the description for a complete step-by-step guide. Once connected, go to the root folder, usually public_HTML or your domain name. Locate the WP-content folder. Inside, you'll see a folder called Plugins, and then rename it to Plugins_deactivated. Now go back to your WordPress login page, refresh, and try logging in again. If you can finally access your dashboard, that means one of your plugins is causing the issue. Rename the folder back to Plugins, and then go back to your WordPress dashboard and reactivate each plugin one by one until the error reappears to identify the culprit. Once identified, consider looking for alternative plugins, updating to the latest version, or contact the plugin developer for help. If renaming the plugins folder didn't help, check your theme. Once you've dealt with plugins, move on to your themes. Even an inactive theme can sometimes be a security risk if it's compromised. If you have access to your dashboard, go to your theme section and switch to a default WordPress theme like 2025. After activating a default theme, delete any themes you are not using, especially old or suspicious ones. If you cannot reach your admin area, you can do this over FTP or your file manager. In FileZilla, go to the public_HTML folder or your domain name and find the WP-content folder. Navigate to the themes folder and rename your active themes folder like theme_old to temporarily disable it. WordPress will automatically activate a default theme like 2025 if available. If the problem is fixed, the issue is with your theme. Reach out to the theme developer for help, check for updates, or consider switching to a different theme. Sometimes, even after you've removed plugins and themes that were infected, hackers can leave what's called a backdoor. A backdoor is hidden code that lets them quietly get back into your site later. To look for backdoors, start with the WP-content folder under your root directory or public_HTML folder. Then click on the Uploads folder. This folder is usually meant for images and media, so finding PHP files in there can be a red flag. If you see PHP files in your uploads, open them and check for suspicious code, or remove them if you know they don't belong. Next, go back to the public_HTML folder and right-click the wp-config.php file and select View/Edit. This file holds your database credentials and important settings. If you see strange code that doesn't look like normal configuration, that's a warning sign. Also, check your .htaccess file, especially if you're using Apache. Look for odd redirects or rewrite rules that point visitors somewhere unexpected. If you're not sure what a clean version of these files should look like, you can download a fresh copy of WordPress core from wordpress.org and compare your files with the originals. Any extra or unfamiliar code that doesn't belong there might be part of a backdoor and should be removed carefully. When you finish this manual cleanup, run another malware scan with your security plugin to confirm that the site is now clean. Step 6. Harden your WordPress site after cleanup. Once the malware is gone, you don't want to leave the same doors open. Now it's time to harden your WordPress site. Start by changing all of your passwords. That includes your WordPress admin accounts, your FTP or SFTP accounts, your hosting control panel, and, if your host supports it, your database password. Use strong, unique passwords for each one, ideally generated by a password manager. Then, log into your WordPress dashboard, select Users, and then choose All Users. Remove any accounts you don't recognize and any accounts that no longer need admin access. Only people who absolutely need administrator privileges should have them. Next, contact your hosting provider or check their documentation about the correct file permissions for WordPress. Your files and folders should not be writable by just anyone. Proper permissions help prevent attackers from uploading or modifying files. If your security plugin includes a firewall feature, make sure it's turned on. A firewall can block many common attacks before they even reach your WordPress installation. Step 7. Keep WordPress themes and plugins updated. A huge number of hacks happen because of outdated software. Make it a habit to keep your WordPress core, your themes, and your plugins updated to their latest versions. Log into your WordPress dashboard regularly and check the Update section. If you see plugins or themes that you're not using anymore, remove them entirely instead of just leaving them deactivated. If a plugin or theme looks abandoned and hasn't been updated for a long time, consider replacing it with a more actively maintained alternative. Step 8. Work with your host if your account was suspended. In some cases, your hosting provider might suspend your account because of malware or abuse reports. If that's happened to you, contact your host support team right away. Tell them you're aware of the issue and are in the process of cleaning your site. Ask them what they detected and if they can share any logs or details. After you've cleaned the site and hardened it, ask your hosting provider to run a fresh scan on their side. If everything looks good, they can usually restore your account and bring your site fully back online. Being proactive and responsive with your host helps speed up this process. And finally, Step 8. Ask Google to remove the warning. At this point, your site should be clean and more secure. Now you need to tell Google that you fixed the problem so they can remove the red warning page. Go back to Google Search Console and open the property for your site. Click on Security and Manual Actions, then Security Issues. If there are any security issues listed, review them one more time and make sure they've been fully addressed. When you're confident that everything is fixed, look for the option to request a review. In the review request, briefly describe what happened, what kind of malware or issue affected your site, and then explain what you did to clean and secure it. Mention that you removed infected files, cleaned or replaced bad plugins or themes, changed passwords, enabled security features, and updated everything. Submit that request, and then be patient. Google will review your site, and this process can take a few days. If they confirm that your site is now clean, they will remove the "This site ahead contains harmful programs" warning. If no issues show up in Search Console, but you still believe the warning is a mistake, you can also use Google's help forms to report an incorrect malware or phishing warning and ask for a review that way. And that's it! By understanding what the warning means, backing up your site, scanning and removing malware, cleaning up problem plugins and themes, hardening your security, and then requesting a review from Google, you can get that warning removed and restore trust with your visitors. For more WordPress tutorials, our free WordPress masterclass, and fast and reliable web hosting, visit GigaPress.net. Thank you, and see you next time.